Hi guys, guess what? I got you all tickets to the gun show. You see these non-existent guns? Yeah, this is the gun show. Yeah, I'm just joking, but that's what the joke, obviously. I don't have any muscles, and I'm wearing a muscle shirt because it's cut off, so it looks like you're always flexing, like, ah, ah, ah. But, so, first gonna explain something to you, short and quick. Doesn't really need a whole lot of explaining, but still something that I find funny to myself. And so I figure somebody out there might actually watch these videos and think possibly the same way that I do. If you ever wonder why when the video starts, I usually stare awkwardly at the camera for like 1 or 2, 3 seconds before I start talking. You might think that's because I'm a weird guy like that, because I am weird. That's not to say that I'm not, but it is not because of that. It is actually because my phone, for some reason, whatever reason, doesn't record sound for the first 2 seconds. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because my phone's like old now, even though it's not old, but it's old. But like, straight up, 2 seconds, just gone. So I can be like, hey guys, how's it going? If the video starts up, and you just see me go, and then I start talking, and then it's just like, I don't know. So I just realized that if I stare at my camera awkwardly for at least a couple seconds before I start speaking, the audio is lined up with the video and then everything's fine. So, like I said, I'm not really 100% sure why that happened, but it happens. Here's my second thing, which I didn't say there was a second thing, but there's a second thing. Alright, now, when I got into YouTubing, I've explained this before, it was 6 years ago, and I actually, oh, there's a semi-truck here, good thing I'm on lunch. There was once a little girl and a little boy, and they once lived in a house, and they once had to leave their house because their parents hated them. They were like, fuck you, you stupid kid, get the fuck out of my house. So they kept taking them and dumping them places. But goddamn kids kept finding their way back. Like, I don't even know how. Kept dumping them bitches, and they just find their way back. So we took them really far next time, and those motherfuckers didn't find their way back. I actually heard that they ran into a witch, and they ate her house or something, and then they put her in the oven and burnt her alive, and forever and ever they will be known as Hansel and Gretel. Yeah, that's right. I did just tell you a story that's already a real story. That's fake, obviously. But that's not what I was talking. That was because I forgot what I was going to talk about, and I was like, I'll just make up a story like I knew what I was talking about. But when I started YouTube, I started on gaming. I played lots of video games. I still do play lots of video games. I just don't put them on YouTube anymore. But, I keep saying but, like big old booty butt. Butt, booty, butt. Yeah. Alright, and, anyways, that's a different way of saying but, I watched, a person who still makes videos, doesn't make them as often. He's kind of like in his 30s now. He was in his 20s when I started watching him. Blah, blah, blah. Became good friends with the guy. And, and then I was posting videos all the time because he was kind of like my, I can be your hero, baby. Not really that intimate, but, he was my hero, I guess, in theory of YouTube, because he was the reason why I started. So then, when he kind of, fell off because of certain reasons, I started watching somebody else, and this other person I started watching was Tom Syndicate, and then technically his name's Tom Cassell. It's not Syndicate is his YouTube URL and or Xbox name, shit like that. Plays video games. He's a legendary zombie slayer. He's the most amazing zombie player I've ever watched, And, you know, it's just like, there's all these little things about him and make him good. He plays a lot of Minecraft and, well, he used to, and all this other stuff. So I fell in love with Tom in his videos, and I started watching him. Well, I was sitting on my YouTube here before I started recording this video, and I was scrolling through. I saw a video title that said something about along the lines of 2 people are possibly going to prison for scamming a CSGO lotto. And the weird thing about it is, after I read it, I just kept scrolling through, you know, made it like a 2 pages down, and I started thinking about it. And I'm like, you know, Tom Syndicate is like one of the biggest CSGO bettors out there. And something tells me that he knows something about it, if not, has something to do with this. So I watched the video and find out that him and another guy made a site that allowed you to bet skins that you got from this game against other people with other skins for real life money, and then the site would get a percentage of that. So they kept telling people, like, hey, I heard of this site, you know, my friend hooked me up with a site, it lets you bet your CSGO things, and they say nothing about the site getting money. They say nothing about, you know, like, because I've seen videos of Tom's from a couple weeks ago, months ago, year ago, of him saying, like, oh man, I've got this site that I've been betting all my skins on, a friend of mine showed me it, you guys need to go and do it. And then you find out the reason why that they're all currently facing prison is because they own the site. So they own the site that they lied to everybody and told that they were showed to by a friend. No, they made it. That's why they knew about it. And secondly, they were telling people to go spend the money. Once the people go over to the site to make an account, they found out that the site takes 10% of whatever they win, and that 10% gets split between him and Syndicate. So, I mean, literally, T. Martin and Syndicate were like scamming people for money, pretty much. And even though he's a person I've watched for a long time, so even though he scammed people, it doesn't change my opinion in this fact that he is one fantastically amazing video gamer. But it's one of those things where, like, I mean, they probably made hundreds of thousands of dollars off the kids these last couple months, and like, that's a lot of money they scammed people for. And these are famous YouTubers. Tom Syndicate's has got 10,000 subscribers. Like, god damn, I have nowhere near that. And I guarantee you, if I had 10,000 subscribers, I wouldn't scam a fucking one, because I had 10,000 subscribers, and that's a big enough awesomeness behind that, let alone to be like, I'm gonna rip people off for more money. So, kind of shitty for him. They said they will not push this. Prosecutors and everything have talked about this, and they've reported it to the FTC, which is the Federal Trade Commission. If you don't know what that is, I would say Google it, because it will take way too long for me to explain it. But pretty much, very, very short end, it's just a business federal company thing that the whole point of them is they make sure that if there's any site or any form of trading in the United States, that both customers leave happy and somebody's not getting ripped off in the process. Pretty much is what they do. So they've been alerted by it. If they've been alerted to it, that's almost as bad as being alerted to like your taxes and shit. So I mean, like, they're under some serious shit, and like I said, the prosecutors already have said that they don't plan on pushing this under the rug. They don't plan on letting this go, because this is how serious of an offense this is, that they will be fined millions of dollars and will see prison time. So that really sucks, to be a famous YouTuber and now have to face prison because you decided to be a piece of shit in life. But wasn't everything I wanted to talk about. Just it worked out that the whole video's over. I was looking up facts on Google, and there were facts about dentures, because I thought maybe it would be helpful that at the end of every video to at least push out a helpful fact that maybe I myself didn't even know. Which I did learn something I didn't know, but I did not know this, period, that they say that after you get adjusted to your dentures over your lifetime and like you finally get used to it, that your mouth only recovers 20% of its bite. God damn it. I thought I was going to be able to eat shit again, not be told that only 20% of my mouth's going to come back. So, they definitely say there will probably be things in life that you probably won't be able to eat, which sucks. I'm in the same boat, obviously, but at the same time, would I rather, not have the pain and sacrifice some of the foods I love in my life, or suffer with horrible pain and infections, and, just so I could eat the foods I like. So it's like, it sucks, but life goes on. We're going to live anyways. So, that's my helpful denture fact. At the end of that, was that you only get 20% of your bite back. But then I also saw some other stuff that I don't know if are really facts because they're lies. And dentures don't last forever. You will have to get them readjusted. Which I never really thought of that, to be completely honest. I thought maybe these dentures would just last my whole lifetime. But it does make sense to think that, probably 15, 20 years from now, I'm probably going to have to get new dentures. Because, these ones were mounted to a mouth that was 25. And, in 15, 20 years, I'll be 45. That's scary. Ugh. And, sorry if you're out there and you're 45-ish around there. I'm not trying to be mean against your age. It's scary to think that I'm 25 and then 20 years I'll be 45. But yeah, so obviously my mouth's probably going to change in between there sometime, and I'll probably have to get new dentures. It's not the end of the world. Like I said, life goes on. Hey guys, I'm going to leave. If you like this video, a like would be much appreciated. Bang, 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 bang. And if you're new to this channel, you subscribe, keep up with this awesome daily content. And if you're already a part of this channel, you should share the videos so other people how awesome it is. And I like to talk really fast, and I haven't taken a breath in like 10 minutes, and I'm gonna die. Wow. Man, that deep breath after that hurt my lungs. Probably because these damn cigarettes kill my lungs. It's like the only person in this world I work out hardcore, and then I sit down after I work out and then light a cigarette. People are like, why do you do that? And I'm just like, yeah, because I'm a man and I flex because I got the gun show out today. We're going to the gun show and you guys are coming with me because everywhere I move and look, I'm flexing. Bye, guys.